Hello everybody, you are welcome to this channel and I am Atanu Bital, and in this video we discuss about the types of organic reactions. Organic reactions are mainly seven basic types of organic reactions. There are no limit of the types of organic reactions and their mechanism, but the organic reactions are generally divided into seven basic patterns of organic reactions. And now in this video I like to discuss these seven kind of organic reactions. And before starting the discussion, I would like to remember you that if you are new to this channel or do not subscribe this channel, then you can subscribe this channel right now. Now let's start our discussions. Our discussion is about the seven types of organic reactions. Organic reactions means the reactions of organic compounds with the reagent. In presence of chemical reagent, the organic compounds undergo chemical reaction, and that is called the organic reactions. Okay, and organic reactions are mainly the seven basic types, and our first type that we discuss about is the substitution reactions. Substitution reactions, this is a type of organic reactions where an atom or a group of atom of a molecule is substituted by other atom or other group of atoms is called substitution reactions. And in substitution reaction also alternatively can be called as the displacement reactions. Substitution reactions can also be called as displacement reaction. Here in a molecule, organic molecule, when one atom or a group of atoms is substituted by another atom or a group of atoms, then we call the reaction as substitution reaction or displacement reactions. For example, suppose methane, this is methane, and methane molecule is reacting with chlorine gas in presence of diffuse sunlight to produce this is methyl chloride. Methyl chloride or chloromethane is produced, or chloromethane, you can name it as chloromethane. Methyl chloride or chloromethane is produced by the reaction of methane and chlorine gas in presence of diffuse sunlight. So this reaction, in this reaction, the hydrogen atom of the methane molecule is substituted by chlorine atom of the chlorine gas or chlorine molecule. So this reaction is called substitution reaction because one atom of the reactant molecule, this is called reactant molecule, and these are called products. So in the reactant, the one of the atom of the reactant molecule is substituted by another atom, and for this reason this reaction is called substitution reaction or displacement reactions. We can take another example of the substitution reaction. Suppose we take ethyl chloride, this is ethyl chloride, and we mixed ethyl chloride with KOH aqueous potassium hydroxide with this ethyl chloride. It forms ethanol and KCl, potassium chloride and the ethanol. Here look at the substitutions position. The chlorine atom is substituted by OH group. Here two atoms are present, oxygen atom and hydrogen atom. These two atoms in a group replace the position, replace the chlorine atom from this molecule, and for this reason this is also called substitution reactions. So this one is an example of substitution reaction. So in substitution reactions, one atom or a group of atoms are substituted by another atom or a group of atoms, and these are called substitution reactions. Substitution reactions can further be divided as nucleophilic substitution reaction, nucleophilic electrophilic substitution reactions like SN1, SN2. These are examples of nucleophilic and electrophilic substitution reactions. These are in the part of substitution reactions types of substitution reactions. We will discuss about these types of substitution reactions in a separate video, because this video will make a large if we discuss about the details of substitution reactions. I am just discussing about the basic points of the reactions. So we discuss about the details of substitution reactions in separate video. Our next type of reactions that we discuss about it's the addition reactions. In case of addition reactions, generally what happens, the reactant molecules add more atoms with it, or a group of atoms with it, and reactant molecules by addition of some atoms from the reagent product forms, and for this reason these reactions are called addition reactions. Suppose for example we take ethene gas. This is ethene gas, and we add hydrogen with it in presence of nickel as a catalyst. So ethane is formed after this reaction. Ethane is reacting with hydrogen gas in presence of nickel as catalyst. So ethane is formed. Here the number of atoms means hydrogen atoms is added to the ethene molecule to form the CH3 and CH3. Here two hydrogen atoms are present initially, but right now the hydrogen atom is 3 in each carbon atom, where in each carbon atoms 2 hydrogens are present previously, but after this reaction we are seeing that 3 hydrogen atoms are present in the each carbon atom of ethane molecule. So for this reason we can call this reaction as addition reaction, because number of atoms means two hydrogen atoms are added to the 2 carbon atoms, means from the reagent the atoms are added to the reactant molecules, and in product molecule when formed it is the because of the addition of reactant molecules with the reagent molecules, and for this reason these reactions are called addition reactions. Our second examples of addition reaction is, suppose we take ethene with HCl, means hydrochloric acid. It forms ethyl chloride or chloroethane. Here one hydrogen is added here and one chlorine atom is added to this carbon atom, and as a result this one is formed. Okay, here you also can represent it like 2 hydrogen atom. One hydrogen atom is combining with this carbon and another hydrogen atom is combining with this carbon atom. Okay, so as a result the in addition reaction multiple bond is broken, multiple bond carbon carbon multiple bond is broken and the single bonds are formed in addition reaction. This is about the addition reaction, simple addition reaction in organic chemistry. Our next type of reaction is about elimination reaction. In case of elimination reactions, some atoms or group of atoms are eliminated from the reactant molecule, and these reactions are called elimination reactions. Suppose in case of this is ethanol, and when ethanol is heated with concentrated sulfuric acid at a temperature of 170 degrees centigrade, what happens? In this case, hydrogen and OH eliminate as water and it forms ethene. Here the elimination of hydrogen atom and OH group is from this carbon atom. So, as a result, in the product here the elimination of some atoms from the reactant molecules occur, and for this reason these reactions are called as elimination reaction, where from the reactant molecule some atoms or group of atoms are eliminated from the reactant molecules. So, these are called elimination reaction. These are opposite to the addition reaction. This reaction, in addition reaction, multiple bonds are broken to form the single bond, or multiple bonds are broken in the addition reaction, but in the elimination reaction multiple bonds are formed. Okay. So, these are addition and elimination reactions are both are opposite to each other. Okay, this is an example of an elimination reaction, and we can see the other examples also of elimination reaction. Suppose we take ethyl chloride, and when it is reacted with KOH alcoholic, it forms this one. This one reaction, look at this elimination of hydrogen and chlorine to form the CH2 double bond CH2. Here these two atoms, hydrogen atom and chlorine atom, eliminated from the ethyl chloride molecule to form the ethene gas. Okay. So, for this reason this is an elimination reaction where the HCl is eliminated for these reactions. In this reaction these two atoms are eliminated to form the ethene gas. So, this one is an example of elimination reactions. So, we already discussed these three kinds of organic reactions. One is substitution, two is addition, and three is the elimination reaction. Now we discuss about the fourth number, and in fourth number we can say the rearrangement reactions. We can discuss about rearrangement. Rearrangement reactions, in rearrangement reactions no atoms or group of atoms are eliminated or added or replaced in a molecule. Here just the atoms that are already the atoms that are present in a molecule just rearrange themselves, and these reactions are called rearrangement reactions. In rearrangement reactions, suppose we take an example of CH3 CH2 CH2 CH3. This is butane, and when uh, aluminium chloride anhydrous aluminium chloride is in presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride at a temperature of 300 degree centigrade temperature. When it is reacted in this reaction, this one is formed, means 2-methyl 2-methyl propane. 2-methyl propane is formed for the reaction of butane with the aluminium chloride in presence of 300 degree centigrade temperature. The here look at this reactant and product. In reactant and product, the number of atoms does not increase or decrease or does not replaced. Here just a rearrangement is occurring here. Here one means this methyl group is coming to this hydrogen position, CH2 hydrogen position, and this one is formed. This one example of rearrangement reactions. And the other kind of rearrangement reactions, we can find the name of other kind of rearrangement reaction like Hofmann rearrangement, Hofmann rearrangement, Claisen rearrangement, Proteus rearrangement, Pinocol rearrangement. So these are some example of rearrangement reactions. There are a number of rearrangement reactions in organic chemistry. We can find the Bergman rearrangement, Hofmann rearrangement. So these are some example of rearrangement reactions. We will discuss about this rearrangement reaction in a separate video. So these are in the class of rearrangement reactions, discussion about the rearrangement reactions. Next class that we next type that we discuss about, and this type is polymerization. Polymerization reactions, monomer means a single molecule. When a single molecule is polymerized, means suppose n number of A, and polymerization to AN, it is the polymer and it is monomer. So monomer is polymerized to AN whole n. So this one is called as polymerization reaction. Here the monomer units are joined together in n numbers to form a single molecule AN, and this is called a polymerization reactions. An example of this is the ethene molecule n number when polymerized to form it can form polythene from ethene to polythene. This is an example of polymerization reaction. Here n number of monomer means ethene monomer is combined to form the polythene. So this is an example of polymerization reaction. So our fifth kind of organic reaction is polymerization reaction. Next we discuss about number 6. In sixth number we discuss about isomerization. Reactions. In this case also no atoms or group of atoms are added or eliminated from the reactor molecules. In this case reactor molecule just form just geometrical isomers or some changes of isomerization takes place, like example of This is example of trans 2 butene. Trans 2 butene, and when it changes to in cis form, trans 2 butene it changes to cis 2 butene. This one is an example of isomerization reaction. Here trans isomer is changes to cis isomer, and for this reason this reaction is called isomerization reaction. So this one is the sixth category of reaction, isomerization reaction. Next one is condensation reaction, the seventh type of reactions. This one is called condensation reactions. In condensation reactions, two same kind of molecules or two different kind of molecules, they join together or unite together with the loss of small molecules like water, ammonia. These are called condensation reactions. Suppose we take an example of aldol condensation. So in case of aldol condensation, what happens, suppose we take acetaldehyde molecules and two acetaldehyde molecules when react in presence of, or you can use two here, in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide, it forms a compound this compound is formed when this what is writing I am acetaldehyde. This one is acetaldehyde molecule, and when acetaldehyde molecules, two molecules react in presence of aqueous sodium hydroxide, it forms this one. Okay, this is called beta hydroxy aldehyde. This is beta hydroxyaldehyde, or you can say it's 1, 2, 3 hydroxy butanal. 3 hydroxy butanal is formed by aldol condensation, and in the next step of heating this molecule, elimination of water takes place. Elimination of water takes place on heating this beta hydroxy compound. Here the removal of H2O is formed, the removal of water molecule occurs, So this type of reactions are called condensation reaction, where two molecules, they are same kind of molecule or different kind of molecule, when joined together to form or unite together to form a molecule with the removal of a small molecule like water, ammonia, these are called condensation reaction. So these are the total 7 types of organic reactions that I wanted to discuss. The 7 kind of or 7 types of organic reactions. There are a large number of organic reactions, but the basic types of organic reactions are the 7, and in this 7 category we are finding these types of reactions. So I think you understand these 7 types of organic reactions, and the other organic reactions like halogenation, halogenation, hydrogenation, hydroboration, or hydrogenation, or you can say the ozonolysis. These are the examples of organic reactions, and they all their types, these type of organic reactions are must be this under these 7 types, under these 7 basic types of organic reaction. So thank you for watching this discussion, and I think you like this discussion. If you find any question or any confusion in your mind, then you can ask me. I am don't hesitate to ask me. I am ready to answer your question. I am happy to answer your question. So if you have any problem regarding these discussions of types of organic reactions, 7 types of organic reactions, then you can ask me. So this is the discussions, and if you find this video is useful to you, then you can like this video, and if you find this channel is useful to you, then you can subscribe this channel.